You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost nothing for you to hit that like button. The rap game and these rappers are infiltrating the podcasting network, right? And the algorithm, Satan's algorithm, is slowing the YouTubers down that built this platform. So all we ask for y'all to do in support of those content creators that brought you to YouTube to keep us alive, because they're trying to give us 15 minutes of fame and rebirth these dead rappers. Hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Supreme Team member Gerald Prince Miller came home from jail and had one of the dopest parties filled with entertainers. Legendary status. Salute to the brother. I salute you. Now, do you brothers want the ugly truth? Or do you want me to come here and give you a beautiful lie? See, when I named myself the voice of the streets before all these dudes on YouTube decided to come to the streets and act like they was representing the streets, when I call myself the voice of the streets, I'm representing them babies out there. I'm not representing the real niggas and the bad bitches. I'm representing those who I'm trying to save from these streets. Now, Nas got on that stage and he called Gerald Prince Miller the street superhero. Nas got on a stage and called Gerald Prince Miller the street superhero. Now, let me say this, right? I'm not trying to hate on the Prince family. Supreme Jr., that's my boy. Whether y'all know it or not, that's my boy, right? We friends to the end. Heidi ho. When you have a dude like Jada, who is arguably, or rather Nas, pardon me, not Jada, Nas, but Jada too. You got Nas and Jada, the most deadliest combination that you can put together. But you got a nigga like Nasty Nas on stage. Nas sitting up. Nas calls him the ghetto superhero. Nas is arguably the greatest MC that ever touched the mic. Next to Pac. Not next to Big. Next to Jay, arguably. Top 5 dead or alive. Telling the young boys. Nas was like a superhero to all the legendary get busy niggas in the streets as a rapper. So when Nas co-stamps Gerald Prince Miller and calls him the street superhero, a nigga that was in jail for murdering half the hood with drugs in the gat game, what kind of message are y'all sending to these children? What kind of message are you sending to the next generation when you got mothers out here who's trying their best to save their kids from the street, and Nas just cold signed Gerald Prince Miller as a ghetto superhero? The nigga that destroys the hood is celebrated? This is the message that we're sending to the children. And listen, I don't want to be Hassan Campbell, don't want to be hypocritical. When my brother T-Mac came home from jail, that was one of the happiest moments in my life. I cried. Y'all know it's over, right? Y'all know it's over, right? My big brother home now. It's over, right? It's over. It's over. It's over. Now watch the moves. Don't tell nobody. It's different now. It's different now. It's different now. Home sweet home, baby. When my brother came home from jail was one of the happiest moments, and we celebrated. But y'all gotta understand something. The reason why I also fall out with a lot of my brothers, I'm not saying me and my brother T-Mac fell out, but what I'm saying is that the old me is dead and gone. Because these young boys need to know from their Uncle Haas. They need to know from Uncle Haas that they can't go down that path. Little nigga, listen, look at me. You little niggas that's looking at me, I want y'all to look at me. All you niggas that's watching what's going on in the world, in the streets, the ghetto, with nobody smiling, I need for y'all to understand something. Gerald Prince Miller is one of a kind. That nigga different. I ain't saying it to glorify it. I ain't saying it to knock him. The nigga different. You think you gonna do 30 years and come home and niggas is gonna celebrate you like that? Y'all got these young boys fooled. Everybody's not gonna get a TV show like Big Meech. Everybody's not going to get a TV show like Big Meech. Everybody is not going to do 30 years and come home from jail like Gerald Prince Miller and have Jada kiss Nas. All the legends, Eric B. Wow. Eric B is on the stage. You got DJ S&S. Like, who wasn't there? You little niggas is not going to come home and get that open in arms. Nobody's going to roll out the welcome. The red carpet is not going to come out for everybody. You young boys got to understand the pain that came along. Gerald Prince Miller, if I could put out one request to you respectfully, can you please use your voice to let these young brothers know what you mentally had to go through in the belly of the beast when nobody was smiling? Could you please let them brothers know that doing 30 years in jail or serving these streets, there is no ghetto superhero. It's just us out here trying to survive and make a way out of no way. Especially, listen, Gerald Prince Miller, understand. Y'all niggas had to make a way out of no way. I totally understand and I totally get it. But in today's times, we living in different times. There's more jobs, there's more opportunities. You got kids out there making millions off of playing video games. They ain't got to sell crack to their next door neighbor, and they ain't got to kill their brother over a block. Ain't nothing cool about what Rich Porter, what Alpo did to Rich Porter. Ain't nothing cool about what them dudes set up there did to Donnell Porter. Ain't nothing cool about what all the mothers that cried over the streets. There is no street super ghetto, no superhero of the ghetto. The only superhero we had of the ghetto was those like the early Black Panther Party, Malcolm X, and all of the rest of the political leaders that actually tried to save us from oppression. You dudes that ran the streets, y'all did what y'all had to do. Now it's time to save the babies from the fire. You niggas y'all touched the stove burnt you. Don't let that penitentiary burn these young boys the same way. Y'all got a voice, and you're gonna use it? Or y'all gonna come home from jail and do the devil's work? You know what's crazy? Because when I look behind me, another one of my brothers that came home from jail. I cried when my brother came home from jail after doing 25 years in jail for murder.
Let's do it, baby! Yeah!
Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Yeah! Yo, Al, come here, man! Come here!
Yeah.
Fuck your brother, man. Ah,
That's what 25 look like, boy. Yeah.
my fucking brother, man.
Yeah.
You made it. You
Yeah.
made it. You made it. You made it. You made it. You made
Yeah.
it.
Here now, y'all.
You made
Yeah.
it. You made it. You
Go see
made
about
it.
here.
Yeah. See, a lot of people don't know when it comes to Terrence, the niggas that was there in the beginning, y'all know how 50 Cent said about Preem and Prince. Preem was the businessman and Prince was the killer. Terrence was the businessman. Poppy was the killer. Y'all know about Hassan Campbell, but y'all didn't really know about Poppy. Terrence was the businessman. Poppy was the killer. Poppy turned Terrence out with that gun game. Terrence became a monster. And in the process of that, I got to let Terrence tell his story. Long story short, my brother hurt every day because his little brother's in jail for murder as well. And both of them was in jail when their mother passed away. Them niggas cried. We all cried. It ain't been nothing but hurt and pain and separation with me and my brother. So when they came home from jail, I know the joy that we, the streets, have when our brothers get released from the belly of the beast. But in the process of celebrating our brothers being released from the penitentiary, we got to make the kids in the streets understand that this is not a graduation ceremony. This is nothing to be proud of. We just happy our loved ones is coming home. Shout out to Gerald Prince Miller. Welcome home, OG. But please, don't mislead these children. You have these little niggas out here thinking that they could air the block out and come home just like you. And it's going to be a big celebration. Half these little niggas going to come home from jail and they going to realize all their loved ones is dead after 30 years. The niggas that you went to elementary school with, junior high school with, high school with. Matter of fact, some of y'all not even going to make it out of high school. You're going straight to jail. When you go home, or rather when you go to jail, you're going to have a baby face. My nigga Terrence came home with gray hairs. Nigga went to jail with Pretty Boy. Came home a senior citizen. Teach these young boys the truth about these streets. They will eat you up and spit you out. And when you come home from jail, you're only a piece of a fragment of a man that you used to be, hanging on to life. The streets don't love nobody. The streets got an expiration date. And them bars, them cold cells, and them nasty dinners. To any of you brothers out there that's coming home from jail and you got a story to tell about jail that's going to keep these young boys out of jail, hit me up in my DM. Because I'm getting sick and tired of these niggas coming home from jail telling me I don't want to talk about jail. Why wouldn't you want to talk about the hellfire that destroyed your life so you can stop another young brother from going to jail? Anybody that want to talk about the penitentiary to keep these young brothers out of the penitentiary, or want to tell your stories about the streets to keep these young brothers out of the streets, hit me in my DM. Poppy from BX River. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Let me know where you from in the comment section, what state, what city, what town you from, and how old you are. And if you want to work with me in the comment section, write in the comment section, I want to work with you, especially if we got to keep these young boys from going to the penitentiary. I'm out.